Hello guys and welcome to another new video. In today's video, the S15 has been having some misfire issues. So when it's in third or fourth gear at the top end, it starts to splutter a little bit. I believe it is something to do with the ignition system. So I'm going to start off by changing the coil packs because I have a spare set of those. So I'll do that first, and if that doesn't work, I'll also put in some new plugs. I've got a new set of plugs, so I'll show you what I've got ready to go into the car. And if that doesn't work, then I'm actually going to have to try and put the boost down and see if it's over boosting, because I believe it could be causing an issue with the spark, but I'm not too sure. So we'll suss it out and I'll take you guys along for the ride and we can see what's going on. As you can see, I've got these new plugs ready to go. Iridiums, I believe they're gapped to 0.8, which is perfect for the SR20 under about 15 pounds of boost, which is what I'm running. And I've got 3 spare coil packs. So the reason why I've got 3 is because I recently had an issue with one of my original coil packs that was failing. It was actually worse than it is now, and it was just one whole cylinder was dead. So I swapped that one out, and I've got 3 left over from the set that I bought. So I'll be popping those in, and we'll be testing it out to see if the issue goes in the top end. And let's go outside now and check it out. I'd also like to say, just before we do go ahead, I do have a video of an example now. The example isn't on my S15 personally, but one of the other guys on the S15 Owners Club on Facebook posted a video of the actual noise that's going on. So I'll play that video clip now. And as you can see, that is the issue that I've been having with mine in the top end. I think his is a little bit worse because it looks like he's only in second gear and he's copying it. So yeah, we'll go outside and check it out now. Okay, so first off, we'll start by removing the cover for the ignition coils. So just gonna do what I do if you have one. If you don't have one, then you're already ahead of me. So just watching us speed it up. Alright, so I would leave the screws in there and you can just lift it off like that. With my coils, there's well, you can probably see, oh, you can't see from there, I'll bring you in. If you have a look, a couple of my coils have zip ties on them, so if you have zip ties, you might need to, if you're unplugging them, you might need to cut the zip ties. So for me, I've recently replaced this one here, so I'll replace the rear 3 and I'll put new zip ties on that now. And I'll show you the process of doing that. So let me just sit you down. Okay, so once you've cut the cable ties and you're going to want to remove the coil packs, you need to get a socket wrench, 10mm socket on it, and get it in there. And then you should be able to get the screw out, or the bolt out. As you see, put that somewhere safe so that it doesn't get lost. And do the same for the other 4, or the other 3, sorry. Alright, so now you got them all out, you should be able to just pop the coil packs up. So I'm not removing the top one because I actually already changed this one recently due to a misfire issue in that cylinder, and it seemed to fix the problem back then, but we have a different problem now, so I'll go ahead and remove the rest. So you want to pop it out like so. Once you've got it out, you should be able to remove the zip tie, and the coil pack will just come off like that if you had a broken one. Otherwise you have to push the clip in and yeah, it will come out. So you get one of your new packs, and just pop it on like that. We'll zip tie it in a moment. We'll leave it out because it'll make it easier to remove the rest while it's out. So you get your fingers under, and up it comes. Move that zip tie again, and it should come out. Put the new one on, and last but not least, the one at the back. And we'll pop the last one in from back to front. Alright, so once you've got your zippy tie, just get it around like so. These ones are a bit short. If you've got short ones, you might need two, so I'll use two. Just to get them like so, and connect them up like this. That way you increase the length. And put it around. As you can see, it's nice and tight now. You get your side cutters and cut it off, or cut the ends off. You don't want these. So just tighten it as much as you can, and then snip. Same on the other side. And it's done. Alright, so now this is back in, that's it, we'll pack up and we'll go for a drive and see if it's made any changes. Okay, we'll quickly start the engine and see how it goes. Bear with us because cold starts on E85 are a little bit of a pain in the ass. Well, the good news is it's not missing, so that's a good start. I'll just let it warm up and then we'll go for a drive. So I just noticed that I didn't actually film an outro for the video. Now look, after we changed the coil packs, we didn't actually need to change the spark plugs at this point in time. So I do have that spare set of spark plugs. Obviously I will be using them the next service, but I actually wanted to test the car and I've been testing it today. Just got back tonight. It definitely does not have that issue anymore in the low end. In the top end. So in third and fourth gear, it just revs out just like it should. None of that stuttering and spluttering towards the end. So I'm pretty happy about that. And look guys, I hope this helped you out. So if you had any help from this video, I would really appreciate it if you made sure to like it. And if you have any questions, please comment. I'll do my best to answer. I'm not personally a mechanic myself, but I can help you out if there is something that I know. So please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be more than happy to see you in the next video. Cheers.